I don't know where to see if my stream is live or not. Overview. Ah, here we go. Okay. Well. Let's try to intercept them as much as possible. Whoop whoop. Stupid me. Funny games. Where's your friend? Not so good. Nice. You already sent his package. Too late. Damn. But here I'm too close to the enemy lines. It's a shame. didn't get it. Damn. Oh. Quite bright. I think I have to rearm. The only thing I can rely on are missiles, because I'm so unexperienced in dogfighting. But yeah, there are missiles in the game to use them, I guess. Oh. I'm just playing a little bit of escalation as I think. Oh, okay. Right now it's 2 against 3. But yeah. I joined pretty late. But the AI is doing a great job so far.
Raise gear.
What is going on there? Do I have to make a full stop until they... so that they can start? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. You're... oh, yeah. The enemy did a lot of work. Probably they are about to capture Dust Bowl, but I think it's completely destroyed by nuke, but I'm not sure. No. Okay, but right now here we are useless, and I'm just trying to intercept incoming fighter pilots. Until now I'm not really successful. I'm playing on stick and throttle. Nuked them. Yeah. Someday I'm about to practice dropping bombs. It's a shame that I'm not good at this, because the title is Nuclear Option, and the weapon I can use, the less effective are atomic bombs. Oh god. I think I'm tired already. And I started playing with mouse and keyboard, and right now I'm on Orotas Thrustmaster T60000M, I guess. You can have the stick
Raise gear
and the throttle separately. I bought them in a bundle, and I'm really happy with them. With it, yeah, with them. New radar hut BVR. You mean the icon when there's a radar guided missile incoming? I mean, I can try to get attention. But first, who's this? What? Hello? Funny game. Could be a problem. First, I have to take care about him. And I should retract the gear. Yeah. And now I accelerate much faster. Great. Medusa jamming abilities. As I know, the Medusa only has one jamming ability, and that is using the jammers. And that's pretty simple. You target the unit you want to jam, and then you press fire and you jam it. I think you need line of sight for it to be successful, but I'm not sure. I'm not so experienced. But that's how I use it when I try to use those ARED missiles against ships. I shoot the missile and then I switch to the jammer and jam the ship. That works quite well. Yeah, it has. When the new feature is when there's a radar guided missile incoming, you've got a indicator directly on your HUD, which shows you where you have to fly to make a notch maneuver, so that the radar guided missile loses its ability. Now, here you can see when I fly this way, yeah, it loses tracking. But right now I've got a compass behind me and I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
engine fire.
Yeah.
Stall.
All I can say is well played.
Lower gear.
Stick and throttle next to body, or have your stick between your leg? I've got stick and throttle on top of my desk. I'm thinking about some, how do you call it? Some advanced positioning objects that can help to fix the position of the joystick and throttle at the same height as your arms while you are sitting, when you know what I mean. But yeah, whatever. It's fine as it is, and I don't have to fly 8 hours straight. I can always make a little break and relax and do something else. What are our... Got wrecked? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I try to do the same again. I need more practice. More getting wrecked. Yeah. The sooner I fail, the sooner I can learn. I hope. I'm not sure about that, but probably yes. Maybe not. Probably, maybe. And I never use pedals for the
Raise
control.
gear.
Fly high, fast, and a more safe distance. Yeah. I think you're right. What about flying high? Is there a radar, Stratolens? Yeah, there was a Stratolens that shot at me. Right there. But I don't have anything against it on board. There's a jet. Maybe I can shoot down a slow-moving target. Maybe not. Infrared. Okay.
Engine fire.
Not good.
Stall. Yeah. 100 kilometers, okay. But therefore you have to be very high, I guess. Okay. I'm close to broke. Air defense, not good. Anvil, not good. I need to take out this here somewhere. Radar truck. Yeah. That's my opinion too. I like the look of the Revoker. I like light jets and agile jets. I can't handle it really good. Or good, not even that. But it looks really cool. Yeah. Need to take out. What? Another nuke. Don't need to tail hook. But to be honest, I don't have a lot of knowledge about different airplane types. I mean, I know
the famous ones like Eurofighter, F-16, F-18, Apache Longbow, something like that, but there are so many variants of all the different airplanes and helicopters, and I'm not familiar with them. So, what kind of plane? I want to see another helicopter, to be honest. But I can't even imagine what kind of it would be. I heard rumors about something like a Black Hawk, and I don't know which role it will take. Will it be another transporty? Whoa, ho, that was bright. Ah, don't play nuclear option in a dark room. Yeah, and when we think about something like, how is it called? Little Bird. In most video games you use the little bird for recon missions, okay, that could be a role. And for anti-infantry or against light vehicles, but in nuclear option you don't have any infantry. When we don't count the pilots that you can rescue right now. And yeah, I don't know what Black Hawk should be. What a Black Hawk should be useful for? Yeah. Hello, funny game. I want to greet you. Notch this, my friend. Okay, maybe. Yeah, that should do it. I used the environment. Okay, but he also knows. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay, funny game. Here we go again. It's you and me and all your friends, I guess. Damn, he's much faster than me. He can simply fly away. I could send him one message again, but his response can be deadly. He knows how to notch. But I am not even able to make a turn. Oh, nice.
Right engine fire.
I'm simply another NPC in the game. That's my role. I'm undercover. What can I see in the game? You would have to be weapon dealer to know them all. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but it must be more, how do you call it? The reward must be nicer. To see a number grow, think like I think to Battlefield. You know, this conquest mode where you have some amount of tickets, and when you run out of tickets, you lose the match. What about something like that? And when you rescue pilots, you get the tickets back for more pilots, for example. So it would be more meaningful to rescue pilots. And when they do something like that, I would love to fly something like the Black Hawk and do rescue missions under the radar. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Funny game. Still too many AA. Ha! Yes! We are still here. And you are not able. To attack us. Medusa. Can we do something with it right now? No, we don't. Up, rank 4. Can have one. Nice. Good to know. What about this? No. Oh. Again and again and again. Yes, you can. You click on them, pop, and then right click, and then they've got a move order. Then they have got a move order, yeah. Ground units, so you can control every ground unit. And ships. Yeah. And sometimes you select a unit, and then you right click, but you're not able to set a waypoint. And it feels like it's broken. Probably it is broken, but you can fix it when you have the deselect button, and when you hold the deselect button, you deselect all your selected targets. And even if you have only one target select, you can hold the deselect button, and then you hear a sound, and when you know reselect or something like this, don't know how do you call it, the unit, you can make a movement order. Yeah. Took some days to find it out. By accident, I guess. The chicane will be anywhere else right now. Okay. Let's get into the sky, the air. Up. Let's get up. And have a look what we can see. And I like its silhouette, it's cool. It's so slick. It's like a racing plane. It looks fast. Oh. Developer, tester, or programmer. So I was never involved in developing any game. I just make some experiments by myself with the Unity engine and try to understand how some game systems work by reproducing them. And that's quite funny, I can just recommend it. But I never did anything seriously. There are a lot of prototypes of any kind of game types, but yeah. And I love to play around with the Blender, but it's on the minimum level. I can't do anything special with it, rather than make some dummies for some simple experiments I do in my free time. But right now, Nuclear Option gives me everything. It's full of action, you can do it like you want. You can take other routes, fly routes, and yeah, try different tactics. Or you can hang out in the mission editor and do cool things, serious things, or completely stupid things. That's, yeah, I like it. My dream job? That's a good question. My dream job. To be honest, I don't know if I want to do one thing or that. It's not the best to fly a jet without knowing how to do it properly about enemy terrain while trying to answer a question in a language that I can't even speak very well. Yeah, it's Unity. That's Unity. dream job? Well, that's a good question. I can say my job is quite cool, but the realization of it should be different. So the goal of my work is cool, but the way we have to do it is quite shitty. Quite shitty? I don't know how to say it. You have to write so many papers and protocols and documents, and that sucks a lot of time out of the day, and so you can't think about what you want to do really. And I mean, that can be the power of humans, to be able to think about something and find solutions, but when there are so many obstacles that you have to avoid or work with, yeah. That, and I don't know any job where it's different, to be honest. Perhaps because I'm stupid, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't change it. Trying to learn English and that's it, you know? Meanwhile, I shut down a Dark Reach. NPC controlled, I know, but yeah, I did it. German mindset? I don't know if I have a German mindset. Oh, what do you mean by German mindset? Well, I'm from Germany. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't know what the German mindset is right now. Right now, Germany is... Yeah, I can't explain it. Maybe I'm weird, or a lot of other things are weird, I don't know. But it's confusing, yeah. Okay, come on. Funny game. Here we go again. Fly high. And it's Unity, okay. And it's not the super realistic high fidelity graphics, but I really like the look of the game. I really do. For me, it doesn't have to be 4K, 240 frames per second, but I gotta make it. Yeah. Like your very critical thinking pro solution, kind of depressed, we're always hard workers. It's fine when you have the what do we call it? Possibility to have critical thinking for a solution. Some problems we have to solve are very strange, are very complicated, are very complex, and therefore you have to spend a lot of time in thinking work. But there are so many bureaucratic obstacles in the daily work, and that's kind of depressing because they don't improve anything. They just slow your workflow down, in my opinion. Yeah. Work, work, work. but I really appreciate the work of the developer of Nuclear Option. I really do. Yeah, it is. And I hope they will improve the night vision, because it's really not good. It's not good in helping being able to read the terrain. Yeah, death and Texas, yeah. Ooh. Should I shoot my infrared missiles? No, too far away. Okay. Can't do anything here. Look, I can't even read the HUD. It's so noisy. 900, he's much faster than me, okay. TKHD Chris. TKHD Chris. TKHD Chris. Good name. It's a good one. TKHD Chris. Yeah. But what about you? What is your preferred airplane? What do you like the most? Yeah, that's cool. Oh no. Oh no. He does that like I do. What? Eh? I think I would... Ah, it was him? Yeah. Okay. My friend. What's your favorite plane in the game right now? What do you... thanks. What do you like the most? Don't like this. Oh. Not good. I don't have a good feeling about this, and I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, klar. Flares. I don't have any flares. I hate it. Ha! Who need flares? Yes! My wingman shot him down. Leander! Perhaps I'm his wingman, but yeah. Good work, Leander. Here's the next funny game. Nice to see you again. Flies an Ifrit. So your favorite airplane? I'm still awaiting an answer. I have older laptops, so I don't game much, but I like to play older Harry Potter games. Ah, so you don't play Nuclear Option by yourself? My little friend, funny game. Right now I'm under full stress. Oh God. I hit him! I hit you, my friend, you are about to get down. It's the revenge of the day. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. You can make it with yes. I got it. Oh. Oh, it's not a copter. A chopper. Chopper incoming. It's a revoker. Revoker. Try to notch this. I think. Oh no! Oh, muscle memory from the chicane. Oh oh. Out of options. I can shoot it down.
Right
No.
engine fire. Left engine fire.
Didn't work. I played older builds few times when I did not. Yeah. Be silent. Wrecked my PC by being too much processing power demanding. I've enjoyed. Okay, very much. I just got too much reminds me. Yeah. It's a cool airplane, the Gripen. Or do you call it Gripen? I can't hear. Most sexiest plane there. Ah, I see. How long does it take for the enemy to destroy Virgil K? Or Vigil? Vigil? Vigil K? This position? Okay. What are you about to destroy? You've got some... Oh, I can't see anything. You've got some... I guess... These are those winged bombs? Bombs? And he's also prepared for me. So we have to intercept him again and again and again. In his dreams he will say my name. Glavifiantix. Ah, well, I don't think so. He will laugh about me. No, I don't think so either. That's a really cool point. The community of Nuclear Option is really nice. And it's a hard-working community when it comes to creating new content. Liveries or missions. Woo! Didn't know they can do it. Studied Nuclear Shumbiki too much. I see. Did you already read the chicane manual? I didn't find any other manual, but I found the chicane one, and that was quite entertaining and informative.
Raise gear.
After reading it, I knew that the gunner of the chicane is called Too Tall. Therefore, I used the name Too Tall in my videos. I don't know why they call him Too Tall, but I think it's funny. It would be also funny as a name for a submarine soldier. Submarine. Yeah, soldier. The SFB-81. Behind us, he has destroyed all the air defenses right now. He has something I don't have. That's a gaming plan. Funny game. We meet again. He's already using the notch angle, kind of. So what about starting with an infrared followed up? Oh, it already hit him. Damn. Yeah, that's true. Especially since the last update, you can donate for ground troops, and then you can play as someone who's protecting this certain convoy, which can also support yourself, because I think when you order the biggest ground forces, there is also one or more munitions truck within, munitions trucks within, and yeah, they can really quickly rearm your chicane. And now it's so bright. Yeah, we need a better solution, I think. It really would be. Right now there's only one setup that makes sense for me, and that's the default setup. And then I really like the 4 different weapons that you can carry: the gun, the linchpins, the AGMs, and exactly, the infrared missiles, the AA S1 are they called, I think. I think they are really easy to notch. But they didn't do it. Okay. Both down, I hope. Oh. Not good.
Engine fire.
Damn.
Stall.
I don't know how efficient AIM-9 missiles are, Let's have a look. So it's IRMS1. Warhead yield 3 kilogram TNT, 5 kilometer range, 50 kilometer range, and 11 kilogram. And a little bit faster, I think. Radar, guided. 120 kilometers, yeah. And that's the reason why we need a bigger map. The actual map is not even big enough to support this kind of range. The classic AGM-48, 8 kilometers, 9 kilogram. Okay. Ground-to-ground missile, okay. 130. Wow, that's much more. Let's check something out. Because I updated my Free Flight Fun map recently. And right now it's easy to check out some munitions or weapons. Here we can carry AGM-68. 4 of them. And now we can do a little experiment. Yeah, Stratoland. They shoot from the moon and still hit you. Because right now I placed a lot of neutral buildings and units here, so that I can practice shooting different types of weapons and see what the effects are. But I don't need forward momentum. Stop, too tall. Yeah. You are ruining my experiment, my friend. I need a clean target without any damage at all, because I want to see how many AGM-68 you need to sink a ship. Let's try the Shard class corvette first. One of them. Okay, good to know. And the destroyer. Yeah, and my god. The advantage is that the ships don't shoot back. They just sit there. Yeah, and you can check out if different attack angles are necessary. For example, the tanks are very vulnerable. Easy to kill when you shoot them from behind. And now I'm too close, so I've got to get some distance. Air defense training, kind of. What do you mean by air defense training? To attack in air defense?
VRS.
Okay, that was one hit. Let's inspect this. So I made a video about attacking ground defense, but it's not so good. And I made a video it's called Chicane Attack Patterns, and there I attack different type of units and show at least one way how to kill them. To experiment of what is air defense capable of. You mean to check how much linchpins they can intercept? Oh, I can show you something. User notching. Start. That's a mission I created to practice notching. It's simply notching all the time. You don't have any weapon, you can fly. And in front of us is a enemy Stratolance, I think, or Bolt Strike, one of those. And with a munitions truck, so you can fly your rounds and try to notch every incoming missile. Hello! Moonery. And here we go. Or you can try to fly very low. And try to fly over the defense position or do whatever you want. They won't stop shooting. Oh. That was close. So I've got this mission where you can, I think, choose every plane and helicopter and fly. And I want to do one flyover or flyby. No, I don't use a head tracker. I've got rotors, and on my left hand are so many buttons that I can do this with something like an analog stick from a PlayStation or Xbox controller. In the past I played Elite Dangerous, and there I used head tracking, but yeah, sometimes it glitches out or it lost the right track and you have to fight against it. Yeah, it causes problems, and the solution with the joystick is quite fine. I like that you can set a target and then say or fix the camera to the target like this, and for me that is enough. That is enough. Oh. And here you can see how the Stratolance try to align with the plane to shoot the next missile, but the compass can fly faster in circles around the Stratolance than it can turn its launcher system. But when we fly straight, it will shoot at us. Oh, not good, by the way. Whoa. Yeah, there's this mission. It's also available available at the workshop. And let me show you another one. How did I call it? Ground attack? Basic chicane, bomber, ground attack, neutralize air defense. Blah blah blah. I hope it works. Sometimes I reconfigure something. Yeah. The idea here is to do it good, but yeah, I'm not so good. I can do it with the chicane. As you can see, here are some air defense units, like a spec and an anvil and a linebreaker Sam, no, bolt strike, and 2 anvils and a radar truck to support all units by detecting incoming missiles, bombs or whatever. I've got some experience with it. Mostly to create missions that can help me practice the game and get a better understanding of it. And I can demonstrate it, but I am not able to. I can show it with a chicane. Why not? Yeah, I tried to. I made a video about it, and in this video I show how I tried to bomb it, but I failed miserably. Yeah, sometimes I will find enough motivation to get into jets and bombings and bombing runs, but right now I really like to fly the chicane. What can I say? It's so cool. And I don't know any other game that gives me that feeling of freedom. You want to see more on the editor? Okay, I can show you more on the editor, but first I have to take out something here. By mentioning the editor, I'm about to creating a tutorial video that explains mostly everything of the editor by describing the functions and creating a very simple mission. Yeah. But I tried to do it good, and so I don't want to freestyle around. I'm about to write a script, and in German. Then I use some programs to translate it in a proper English, and will use an AI generated English voice for the English version, because I'm not happy with my English right now, and I want that the viewer of the video don't have to struggle with my pronunciation, or yeah, however you call it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Editor, how do you work with it? Placing units, giving then orders, paths, and so programs, ChatGPT. No, please use the voice mother. Maybe in the future. I'm practicing while I'm streaming, as you can hear. But as you can hear, the road is still long. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's create something totally fresh, new. Let's call it. At first, I've got to disconnect my HOTAS because now I need the space in front of me to reach mouse and keyboard properly. That's a little workout. The mission name. How do we call it? It's a stream mission. And yeah, you can set a name, you can set the player mode and joinable faction, but you can change everything afterwards too. Yeah, but we point at something. Okay, at first the environment, time of day. It would be cool to have a night mission. Look at the city. Yeah, but that's with night vision, without. But okay, something like this. What about something with a thunderstorm and a brutal wind speed and maximum turbulences and everything hardcore, and clouds are about 500 meters? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Ha! It's like holiday. Yeah, I like this. And mission settings, mission summary. Now you know how to create a mission. That's the text everyone will see when you host a game and they are in the server lobby and they click on your game. They will see this description in the right panel, I guess. You can set the mode. I always choose single and multiplayer mode because why not? Starting rank. Good weather for evening walk, yeah. The rank determinized the rank. It depends on your rank which airplane you can choose when you are on an airfield. For example, you need rank 2 to get a chicane, and I think you need rank 1 for a cricket and a compass, rank 3 for other planes, and so on. I don't know, it's like a science, and I don't have the wiki completely in my head. Score rank multiplayer, how many rank you gain by killing enemy or getting points. Allow player respawn, very important to enable it. Otherwise, the game will end when you die. So you only have got one try. Sometimes missions are interesting when you only have one try, but most of the times it's frustrating. Yeah. Because, yeah, I don't want to explain this. Okay, skip the basics. But I have to check it out. Factions. Okay, what else? Okay, let's do, what do you want to see? An airfield. I can reconstruct something here very quick, I guess. At first we need better weather so that we have more light. Pop. That's good. And then we choose a building, and what about an hardened aircraft shelter right here? And now we can see where the blue arrow is pointing is the front, and this is the back. And the planes will leave the shelter from this side to this direction. Therefore, we have to rotate it. You can pick the rotate tool here, and all I am able to right now is eyeball it as good as possible. Probably something like that should do the trick. And when we click on it, and yeah, that's nice. Important is to set a faction. Let's take Boscali, and the rest is unimportant. And next to it, we want to have something like a helipad to start with a wonderful chicane, for example. Faction Boscali. So that's cool. Here the planes can start. I think a compass, Revoker, Ifrit, Dark Reach is not. Okay, I see. We can change it to a medium aircraft hangar so every plane can start from this position. And when I want to have the rotation, I can do it something like that and like this, and look how parallel the sides are. That's okay for me. And then I can copy the rotation and paste it in here. Yeah, it was already okay. And now I position it right to the middle. So out of the medium hanger, every plane can start. That's cool. And now we need the spices, some minor ingredients, a munitions truck to rearm all of them properly. And here it's really important to set them to hold position. It's not really important, but when you make some objectives like waypoints or other stuff, this munitions truck, for example, will do nothing. It will keep staying there. And to have everything in order, I always copy the rotation on the y-axis is X, Y, Z, and Control C, Control V, and here we go. And now they are looking like they, I don't know. Okay, I'm literally making notes now. So do it. Munitions truck to rearm and fuel tanker to refuel. Here again copying and hold position. Yeah, that's cool. Right now, since some month, it's possible to create custom airbases, and that's what we have to do right now. So we click on airbases and place it here. That's the position on the map that you will get when the what do you call it, when you can select your next airport. This will be the position. I have to select it again. Okay, unique name, it's the stream strip. Display name faction, again Boscali. We don't want to disable it, we want it to be enabled. And capturable is not necessary right now because we are the only one on this in this mission right now. Okay, and now we have to add buildings to this airport. Add existing, and we know there are only Boscali structures, but nevertheless I click on Boscali and then I add the helipad, this one, and the hangar, this one here, to the airfield. It's cool. And right now I want to show you something else because this looks strange, and that is because there are two different position indicator, don't know how to call it. The blue one is the position where the airplanes are situated when you choose which airplane you want to take next. So they will be here. And this is the official center of Streamstrip that will be available on the map to click at. And that will be enough to do if you want to have something like landing guidance. It's necessary to define a runway. Yeah, and we then we call it Stream Runner. And here I think the settings are only important for the AI, if it's reversible or not, or so if you can land from both sides, I think. And I click yes. The width is important for the different types of airplanes you can choose. When the width is very small, you can only start with a Cricket, for example. And even if this is a medium hangar, you are not able to choose a dark reach, so I always put it up to the max. Rearming and refueling range. No, I don't have a number in my head. But that's something we can practice or check in a while. I just want to finish this airport here, and then we can test this. Yeah, so the runway always has a start and end point. And here's the start handler, but I don't know where the end handler is. And when I don't know where it is, I copy its position. Wait, I need this position, copy it here, need this position, copy it here. So now both are at the same spot and I can set them as I want to. And I want them to be right in the middle of the street. Something like this. And the end point, it's a huge runway. It's up, up. Yeah, next to the stadium. Yeah, that's cool. I like this. In the middle, a little bit back. Okay, fine. And then back, and now the airport should be ready. One last thing, factions. We don't want to be able to join Primeva, just Boscali, just I need money. The rest I don't care about. Restrictions, I don't need them. Missions and one last thing, we want to check the range of the reloading capabilities. How could I do this? I could place a munitions truck here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, you are looking straight to the sea, my friend, because you love it. Look at this shiny water. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. All we have to do right now is click on save, exit, single player, user, scroll down again, stream mission, and start. The AI will use the runway, yeah. Yeah. And as you can see, the plane is now there where the blue ball was, the selection indicator. And on the map you can see this icon and the name Streamstrip. Here we can change now to every plane. Pretty simple. But I have got to do... I have got to go to toilet right now. To the toilet? Yeah. Okay. Right now, I want to check it. What's the range of rearming? I have to plug in this, and I have to plug in that. USB is so cool. In my childhood, you had to restart your PC when you reconnect or you connect something. It's a long time ago. Buck. Okay, to check the range, we first have to get loose of some weapons. Missiles. Okay, 4 kilometers, that would be too far, I think. Let's first check something about 500 meters and then get closer. I made maximum turbulences. I feel them. Look at this. Oh my god. I was thinking by myself, that's strange. It's not... okay. Let's
VRS.
try it. Oh my god, I can't control it.
VRS.
Like plan. Okay, range is now 700 meters. I'll do a quick check. Okay. What about 500? Oh, the downwinds are hardcore. The turbulences are really strong. Okay, within 500 meters. Nope. Let's check 300 meters. Ooh. No, not close enough. 200 meters. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I guess the range is 200 meters. Okay, is it necessary to have the gear retracted or down? Or do you only have to... Okay, stay on the position is really tricky. And what about landing without gear? Like this? Yeah, it also works. So I think you have to touch the ground or have no velocity. Because you can hover over a carrier and without touching the carrier you can rearm. But you have to be very close to the deck. Like about 2 meters above it, something like that. Yeah, with 200 meters you can rearm a whole base. That's true. Okay, let's try to be very, very slow. No. It's too tricky with those winds. I can't make it. Oh. Yeah, you don't have to land. You need to be under, I guess, 2 kilometers per hour, and then it will rearm you. So you don't even have to land. Nice.
DRS.
But I think in the most cases landing
DRS.
is easier than hovering. Yeah. And never shoot a munitions truck when you're nearby.
DRS.
Wow, I can't rotate. It's so crazy. Because, yeah, the detonation will mostly kill you. Oh, not this time. Cool. Interesting. Why does it not explode? And I suggest that the range of the fuel tankers is the same. I want to see a big explosion right now. Come on! Hop, 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 hop. That's the way. Yeah, do you have any certain questions about the mission editor? Something that you... do you want to see how you can set up a waypoint for AI or for players? Something like that? Whoa! Okay, let's try it again. Yeah. It worked, finally! Oh man. Quite a mess. Oh, you can see the wind! I didn't even knew that. Look. How it changes its direction. Wow, that's a cool detail. Yeah, and I guess the smoke doesn't raise so high because of the strong wind. Maximum speed. This is cool. Yeah. Really cool. I mean, in Unity you can change the direction a particle system fires its particles, and I guess they made it, they coupled it with a wind direction, and yeah, great effect, nice result. It really looks cool. Okay, let's hop back into the mission editor, and open our mission again, stream. But let's reduce this. I don't want this right now. Okay. Let's build a little production something. When you want any vehicles to spawn regularly, you have to set up a fabric. How do you call it in English? It's a fabric. Factory, yeah. A factory and a vehicle depot. And here's a nice spot for that. So we choose a vertical factory. So it's this model. And another factory you can take is the not large platform, but large factory. And the difference is, yeah, the large factory is large and the vertical one doesn't need so much space. Their functions are the same. And yeah, we don't need this. We need this. And here we can set the production type. What about, at first there are the airplanes and helicopters, and then you can choose between all the vehicles that are in the game right now. What about spawning Spearhead MBTs? No, I want the new one. What is... this is the new one. The Type 12 is the old one. The new one, and here you can set the production time. So after 30 seconds, the faction Boscali will gain a Spearhead MBT. So every 30 seconds, when this factory is still alive. Okay. But right now, when we would start the game, the factory will produce tanks, and that's it. And that's quite boring. So you can also place anywhere on the map a vehicle depot. Let's have a look at this. Here, place this. So, Sia Moonery. Much too late, I think, but yeah. The vehicle depot, and you can rotate it so that this entrance there or pathway is next to a street. And here you can't do anything because it's completely automatic. Every 30 seconds, one tank will be ready and it will immediately spawn out of this vehicle depot. And then it will drive to this position and will stay there without doing anything right now. Important is this little button right here, roads. When we click on it, we can see the actual roads in the game. And those roads have special start and end points, like this here, or connecting points. And I always try to place the vehicle depots next to one of those points, because when you say set a waypoint over here on the right side, and you want this vehicles to drive to this right side, at first they will drive to the nearest blue point of the street system. That's how I call them right now. And so the vehicles won't take the shortest route. They will first drive down and then up to the target. And to prevent them from doing so stupid things, we can simply pull the vehicle depot right next to the point, and then they will drive there. Okay, now we've got a tank production, we've got a vehicle depot. All we need right now is an objective for this for the faction, and in this case I want to set up a waypoint. We have to click on objective, and here we already have an objective, and that's something I understand it like the main starting function of the game, and we will need it later, but right now I click on create new to create a new objective, and we want to set a waypoint. So our objective is reach waypoint, and I simply call it need more space, waypoint 1, because I'm very creative. And then I click on create. Now we see the unique name WP1. You don't need the basics. Okay, so we choose the faction Boscali. When you click on hidden, the player will not see the waypoint, but it will still be there. And if you want to see it, you check that hidden is fails. So complete order is when you want to set different waypoints and the player has to follow them in a special order. You can choose this, but it's important to know that the AI is not able to interact with waypoints. So they will drive to a waypoint or fly to a waypoint, but when they reach the waypoint, they will not trigger the outcome of the waypoint. That can only be done by players. Keep that in mind. But in this simple simple Beispiel, Alter. I don't know what its explanation. Nine. In this case, in this simple example, I want to set one waypoint. Okay, we've got this, and now when we click on create new, it will create a waypoint right in the middle of the screen. Pop. You can see it here, and it's on top of the surface on the ground. And you can select the waypoint. Here are the numbers of the position, X, Y, and Z coordinates, the range. When we change this to 80, you can see this circle grows, and when we put it down to 30, it's really small, and well, I want to have it in the middle of the street, and that's it. Wife joined in. Yeah, and right now it won't work because you have to add this objective into this start function right here. And that can you do by creating a new one, and this time it's start objective, and I simply call it start. It's a lot of start, but that's how it is right now. Then create. And here you can choose which objective to start. And here we have our waypoint 1. So we click on this. To recap, when the mission starts, it will call this function, and this function has this outcome. This outcome will start this objective. And this objective is for the whole faction of Boscali. So every Boscali unit will try to reach this waypoint right now. Yeah, I can show it. Every unit, but not the unit that have hold position enabled. They will stay here, and to demonstrate that a little bit better, I can place something like a recon truck right here. And I think this recon truck will also try to reach the waypoint up here. And after 30 seconds, the factory will produce a tank that will spawn here, and the spawned tank will try to reach the waypoint 2. Yeah, something like this. I read it like if functions, but when you have a lot of them, it gets quite tricky to have an overview. I mean, it's okay how it is, and I don't know how to improve it visually, but maybe there's a better way in the future. Then this, yeah, exactly. You can also do something like this. Look, we set a timer, for example, and say wait seconds, create, faction Boscali. In seconds, let's say something like 15 seconds, create new, and after 50 seconds, I want it to show a message. I call it SMG, create, and the message is 50 seconds are gone, and play sound. This is another possibility to start objectives. Right now we can put the timer here into our main start function. and then the timer will run, and after 50 seconds it will start this outcomes. And here can also be another start objective or remove unit endgame. And start objective can be everything you can set here as an objective. Destroy units, capture airbase, dialog box, etc. etc. pp. I don't think that you use that in English. I don't know. Yeah, let's check it out. Our little mission. Single player, user, stream mission. Yeah, as we can see, the recon truck is already on its way to the waypoint. Right now we can read 50 seconds are gone. That was the timer is set up. And don't get me wrong, I really like the editor and the possibilities it offers, but I hope it will get more polish for the future. Or polishment. And here is our main battle tank on its route to the waypoint we set up earlier. Yeah, and every 30 seconds, and here's the next one.
VRS.
And I think when they reach the waypoint, they will just stay there. And as far as I understand it, when I fly through the waypoint, it will
VRS.
it will get disabled, and so the next spawning tanks shouldn't try to reach this waypoint. Let's check it out. Okay. I'm curious. Yeah, they can waypoint everywhere. They will try to get to the closest position of a street to the end position, and then will leave the street and drive off-road. Yeah, and now after I disabled the waypoint by flying through it, the other MBTs just hang out here.
Tail rotor failure.
Ah, yeah, tail rotor failure. And as always, you can simply select units and command them. Hop, hop. Oh, yeah. Hop, 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 hop. Come on. Let's see if we can command this tank on top of the hill. Yeah, you can. I don't know which variant of navigation they use in this game, but it works. This is possible, yeah. What's the range of the tanks? Do you know it? Let's have a look. Never seen no front wheel, so no nuclear option, no. Yeah, you could do something like this. For example, when you look at the roads, you can see the actual roads of the game. Here's a transition, for example. I didn't even know that. And this is these are the roads the AI will always prefer when trying to reach a destination. But if you want to, you can try to add new roads. Something like this, for example. Okay, that looks bad. Zack, zack. Something like this. And then you have a road and press enter to confirm it. Shift left click and you can set a road. And I think you already get an idea. When you make it good, you can create different lanes and could set up some tanks on this lane and this lane and the next lane, and then can you delete preset roads? Let's have a look. First I delete my roads, because why not? And then no, you cannot, because I cannot select them. When I make a road, it's like this, and when I select it, it's white, and then I can remove it, but I can't select this road here, or that, or that. And you can also see the sea lanes, how boats navigate. And you can also send a boat to this position, or ship, but first it will follow this route until it takes the last direction to the destination. Yeah. That's how it is. Let me show you something. I've got a little mission created here. And here, that's what I meant. It's a very simple mission which will teach the basics of flying the chicane. I did it months ago, and you see, wow, there's a lot of going on. Right now, when I want to understand how this mission works, I have to start here, and then, okay, at first it starts boss briefing. Then I go here, and when you press confirm, it shows a message, and it starts the objective, boss objective 1. Boss objective 1 is here. Seems to be a waypoint, and when you reach the waypoint, it starts the objective 2. So it is okay. Yeah, but I think you always have to name the things correctly so that you can keep track of them. Set flying altitude to plane. Can you set flying altitude to plane? What you can do is mission editor. Stream mission. There. When you select a plane, for example, the compass, now it's on the ground, but you want to have it in the air, so put it up in the air. And when you press F, you can focus on your selected object. And now we've got some settings over here. You can say this plane is player controlled. So when you join the plane, when you join the game, you will be immediately inside of this plane. But now here, no faction selected. We first have to set it to Boscali or Primeva, but you can only join as BDF, so Boskali, and we don't want it to be player control, but what you can do is set the airspeed. With which airspeed should this airplane spawn? 0 is pretty bad, then it will start to fall and starts its engine and all will take time and it will crash down. But when you say it, yeah, like 900, it will be a stable flight in the green in the direction of the blue arrow. And you can also define its livery. I mostly leave it on default because everyone has the default liveries. And then you can set up the loadout. But you can always only set up the loadout of those planes that you place into the editor. You can't define which loadout new airplanes that spawn from a carrier or an airstrip will have. Where plane is allowed to engage weapons. No, that is not as far as I know, it's not possible to define something like areas, combat areas, or areas of where weapons are restricted. Yeah. That is quite tricky. In the beginning I was doing a PvP, a PvP map, and I wanted to have 2 equal bases, and it was not yet possible. It was not possible to create your custom air bases, so I placed some. Where do we have them? Carriers. Yeah, one here, for example, it's Boskali hold position, and another here, and that's our Primeva hold position. And they are nice. You can use them as air bases, so that planes can start and helicopters and something like that. But the problem was that aircraft carriers also have a weaponry. So they've got the infrared missiles, and they've got some guns somewhere, I think. Yeah, here. And they also have radar-guided missiles, I think. And that would be, yeah, that was not what I wanted. I don't wanted to have them defend themselves. And as you can see, it's not possible anywhere to say hold fire or to set up its loadout. Yeah. Yeah. And in the near future, I will hopefully I will hopefully have finished the work on the next video, and yeah, it will explain. At first, I'm about to explain all the basics, all the boring stuff, but I want to have everyone on the same page and want to give everyone the opportunity to, yeah, get a hang of the editor and create new and funky missions. Because I think it's a huge potential of the game. But right now I'm really hungry and I'm about to eat something. I hope that it was a little bit helpful for you. And when you have any other questions, I'm about to answer them. But not now, maybe later. And yeah, thank you for watching.